So you have come here for information?
Can we not take counsel together as we once did, my old friend? Can we not?
The whole final sequence with Saruman and Gandalf and Theoden was one of these things where basically you had to shoot the Fellowship side of it at one location and the Saruman and Wormtongue side at another location. For the Fellowship, and that was all part of the wet set that we'd built.
Yeah, and you just lift your bow up and you blast an arrow up past the camera, right? What?
Action!
I didn't have 5 months of practice for nothing, Pete.
Alright, we will do check shortly, stand by please.
The Saruman and Wormtongue part of that scene, that was actually done on the back at Stone Street.
Which I may say we shot in the car park. In a gale. That was not a wind machine. Poor Christopher, it was a very high wind, I remember. And I can sympathise what it's like, because I wore a very similar long white wig as Gandalf.
What really helped in the shooting of that was that it was basically one of the first days that Ian McKellen was there, and he basically, along with Bernard Hill, read all the lines off camera with Christopher.
Saruman, your staff is broken.
So Christopher wasn't just going off of anyone, he actually had Gandalf and Theoden there.
You ought to see me with the 357 Magnum. I'm awesome.
When Wormtongue rises up and comes up behind Saruman to stab him, of course it was my job as director to talk to Christopher Lee and to explain to him what I wanted. So I started to go into this long explanation about what sort of sound he should make when he got stabbed.
I seem to recall that I did say to Peter, have you any idea of what kind of noise happens when somebody's stabbed in the back? And I said, because I do.
Oh, yeah. It's not,
like that. It's because the breath's driven out of your body.
He proceeded to sort of talk about some very clandestine part of World War II.
He used to be in the British Secret Service, whatever they were called, the OSS.
He seemed to have expert knowledge of exactly the sort of noise that they make, and so I just sort of didn't push the subject any further. I just said, well, you obviously know what to do, Christopher, so I'm sure you'll do it great, and he did.
Now, when we did this, I just went, oh, like that. I went out of frame, and Peter said, okay, cut. And I thought, yeah, that's fine. And I thought, wait a minute, he's never said that before. Surely there must be something more. So they devised another ending to me.
I love the idea of Saruman landing on a spike, and I love the imagery too of the wheel sort of rotating. It almost felt appropriate to the character too, in the sense that he finally died on the machinery that he had created, and it felt like sort of a just way for him to go out.